Well, hello to all the people all over the world. I hope you and your balls are doing okay. Hey, it's a Bronco purchased by a company. Yes, as an automotive enthusiast, I know what a Bronco is, and that's rare, and that you can't buy one. At least, well, you can buy one, but you're not going to get one for like a couple of years. It's kind of like the C8, isn't it? People got them the first run, and then they were sold out, and then supply problems made it so they can't make any more for another year or two. And there's a very few out on the road. If you see one, it's like, oh. I saw a Jeep go by earlier. It was green. It got my attention in the way that a good Jeep does. And I was like, I want one. And then I remember just now that I still think that the Jeep Wrangler is more cooler than the Bronco. Bronco is cool and all. If I saw Sport Bronco, the Jeep equivalent, whatever, going around, I'd be like, nice. But man, I sure do want one. Not a Bronco, I want a Jeep. And I have one. I own one. I just don't possess it. Still. Go, 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 go. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. That's the noise of speeding, apparently. I want to follow UPS because they're fast. If any of you noticed or cared or were disappointed by the fact that there was no Finally Friday last week, it's because my body has been mending. I've been great in spirit this week. Doing way better, but my body is broken. No, I've been sleeping in and playing video games, and that sounds bad, but it's actually been great. No, I've been resting my bones, my body, the fibers of my being. I try not to drive like a complete dingus, but sometimes people out dingus me, and I have no choice. Oh man, I don't know. As a motorcycle rider, I see those wood rods just kind of hanging and flapping there, and I imagine one of them just at some point, for no good reason, flying out and skewering me. It happens, dude. People on motorcycles get skewered, or even in cars. It just goes through their windshield and skewers them. It's good stuff. Don't do it, Bessie. Don't do that. Don't do that either, Bessie. Oh, Bessie. Oh my gosh, it's 70 degrees. I took off, I was like, oh, that's cold. And they're like, no, it's not. It's just nice. And I'm used to it being hot, so this feels cold, but man, is it nice right now. I'll do one of these because I've always liked doing this on this bike. If it's a red light and I'm in front of a pack and I get to slow down because it's fun and it helps you slow down, but mostly because it's fun, and then ka-chow, part perfectly. Resting my body because it's going through some changes, you know. This is a fact, but there is more hair than there was a couple weeks ago. I've been growing hair in places, so I'm just going to go get my hairs cut, okay? Skate park is right here. I'm not stopping. I just want to know if there's anybody there. There's gotta be like probably a couple kids. I see 0 kids. Man, I would have a perfect time to stop by on my bike. I'm like, I got 5 minutes. Dang it. I missed it. Maybe he's got my packages. Nah, he's too far out. He can't. I'm waiting for a package that will have a small, relatively inexpensive piece of equipment that will allow for better use of audio on The Watching Show. Me and my best friend have a podcast. We've been doing it for almost a year now. And we finally graduated from The Listening Show, which is our podcast, to a YouTube channel called The Watching Show. We went from a show you can listen to a show you can watch. Anyway, we got an audio thing coming in to help us record game audio better, because we started just this week, but we play games. And anyway, if you want to watch that, you can also listen to it, but it's kind of weird to listen to a watching show. If you want to watch a watching show, it's linked on my channel. I'll link it here in the video too. We're just starting, but it's good times. So maybe, hopefully I'll see you there. Oh gosh, yeah, not a big deal, but good news. In a couple weeks, I'm gonna ride to Colorado again. I don't know if you know or care. I rode my Super Duke to Colorado like 6 weeks ago at this point, and I recorded a Finally Friday there, which I was very happy about because, you know, the weather and the situation, everything was awesome. But microphone was sticking out of my visor, so all you would have heard was wind noise, so I had to just erase it, which was very sad. So anyway, I get to do a redo. I'm gonna ride there again, and I'm gonna double check that when I record a video while I'm there that it doesn't suck. If you're just gonna sit there, I'm gonna pick my front wheel up and go. I was gonna take a more direct road, but it also would have been a more empty road, and I was like, I don't want to just completely straight shot it and it to be too easy of a trip. I want to be able to navigate around a bunch of cars, so I chose the more busy road there, and I don't regret it. I'm getting a good amount of speed between the peeps. Trying to set it. No, I'm not gonna. Yeah, I can totally pass this car. He's going pretty fast though. And now I can't pass him. I mean, I could. I'll do it just to show you how I can do it. This bike has limitations. I have limitations. Got to keep all that in mind when I make this move. Right now I'm pushing the bike into the heating point. 208. I push it too hard, too often, it'll overheat. And it'll make that cool down noise like it does in video games. And it's like, burp, 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 and then it slows down, and I don't want it to do that because I like constant power. See, the Super Duke maneuvers and is faster than this in every way except off-road, at least on the street. But for some reason it's kind of speeding around 3 lanes to get in front of one guy who's going too slow for me in his fast lane. Seems more, what's the word, more forgivable, less obnoxious, and a bike that's near silent as opposed to just the loudest bike possible. It's almost as if you pass somebody in a loud motorcycle, you're yelling at them, "Ah, get out of my way!" But when you do it with this, it's like people get less upset that you pass, like, "Oh, look at that little guy. He's just going by." You know, people don't seem to care as much. In my mind, by the way, this exists in my brain. I don't know that for a fact. Wow, there's 2 sets of Pullet's Eye. Maybe, no, 3, 4. They're all coming up. Oh, that is way more. That's probably like a motorcycle, what do you call it, parade type of a thing coming the opposite direction. Interesting. Well, I guess I'll get to get a... Yeah, that's what it is. I'm gonna get a pretty good look at it here. I'm gonna get a really good look at it. Oh, he's just blocking the intersection. Okay. All right. Oh, that mustache is amazing. Woo! Ah, it's a funeral. Okay, the formation did look a little different, but yeah, one time I saw one of those on a motorcycle when I was on a motorcycle, and I got behind him and I just followed, and then because I was having a good time. But now I wouldn't do that. Just kind of out of respect. It's like, hey man, this ain't your party. You weren't invited. Like, you can look, but you can't join. That dog was looking just like I was. He was like, woo! I'm sorry. He was like, woof! I said, pedal on the right, buddy. We're not giving it back. Sniper gaming, engineer game, scout gaming, heavy gaming, spy gaming, medic gaming, demo gaming, the one that we shall never forget, soldier gaming. He's dead. Oh, that sucks. People dying everywhere. So there is EV parking here for losers. You see, the thing is, you have to use, I don't know what the connection type is. It looks like a big old MIDI plug. It probably doesn't just describe it very well. This bike is a special kind of capacity for charging and connectivity, so I know it's optimal. What's optimal is a regular outlet that has at least 15 amps, and if I can use a commercial grade outlet with a 20 amp draw, then I'm almost certainly able to get max draw or charge without, keyword, without blowing their fuse. And I know of one near my haircut place that is almost always available, and I don't have to go this way, but why wouldn't I? This is too fun. Oh, secret tunnel, badass, right here. All right, you know, just yesterday, no, 2 days ago, I parked on a sidewalk to plug my bike in, went in for an hour, came out, and there was apparently a grounds maintenance guy, and there was a cop, and I was like, awesome, can't wait to talk my way out of this, which I did, and there's no problem. The moral of the story is, it could always happen, but with the exception of that one time, it hasn't happened since where I've been parked to get a charge and someone's complained. Well, that's not true. I guess one time one guy at a Quick Trip said I couldn't, and I was like, and he's like, okay, you can finish charging, but then you can leave. And I was like, I don't know the math. I really should get familiar with it, but I think it's $3.50 worth of electricity to charge this bike. It's not much at all. Maybe seven. I'm pretty sure it's way less than that, but people can't really even get mad. But principle, I can understand principle. Anyways, I'm gonna be getting my hair cut for an hour because my hairs are thick and I grew hair everywhere, so anyway, thank you guys for watching. I would tell you to watch my bike for me, but you can't. It's the thought that counts. I know you would if you could, but thanks. I'll see you later. Bye.